Self-reflection is the gateway to profound transformation. It is the act of turning inward, away from the distractions of the outer world, to examine the landscape of your inner self. In this quiet space, you begin to see the thoughts, beliefs, and emotions that have been shaping your life, often without your conscious awareness. To engage in self-reflection, you must create an environment of stillness. This might mean setting aside time each day to meditate, journal, or simply sit in silence. The goal is to quiet the mind's chatter and allow your deeper thoughts and feelings to surface. In this silence, you can observe the patterns that have become ingrained in your psyche. What do you consistently think about? What beliefs do you hold about yourself, others, and the world? These are the questions that self-reflection seeks to answer. As you begin this process, you may uncover thoughts and beliefs that surprise you. Perhaps you find that you have been carrying a belief in your unworthiness, or that you often expect failure rather than success. These insights can be uncomfortable, but they are essential to the process of fixing yourself. For it is only by bringing these hidden aspects of yourself into the light that you can begin to change them. Self-reflection also requires honesty. It is tempting to gloss over the aspects of yourself that you find unpleasant or difficult to face, but true growth comes from confronting these parts head-on. Acknowledge your flaws and shortcomings not as failures, but as opportunities for growth. Each one is a doorway to a deeper understanding of yourself and a chance to become more aligned with your true nature. This practice is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. Life constantly presents new challenges and experiences that can shift your inner landscape. Regular self-reflection allows you to stay attuned to these changes and adjust your thoughts and beliefs accordingly. It keeps you connected to your inner self and ensures that you are always moving in the direction of your highest potential. In self-reflection, you begin to see that the outer world is merely a reflection of your inner world. The circumstances of your life mirror the thoughts and beliefs you hold within. By changing these internal patterns through self-reflection, you set the stage for profound changes in your external reality. Accountability is the cornerstone of personal transformation. It is the recognition that you are the creator of your reality, that every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every action you take contributes to the life you experience. Embracing accountability means accepting that your current circumstances, whether favorable or challenging, are a direct result of your own inner state. The first step in embracing accountability is to let go of blame. It's easy to attribute your difficulties to external factors, other people, circumstances, or even luck. However, when you shift the focus from blaming others to taking responsibility for your life, you reclaim your power. This shift in perspective is liberating because it puts you in the driver's seat. You realize that if you created your current situation, you also have the power to change it. Taking accountability requires a deep level of self-awareness. You must be willing to examine your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors with an open mind. Ask yourself, how have my beliefs contributed to this situation? What actions or inactions have led me here? This honest self-assessment is crucial because it helps you identify the root causes of your challenges rather than just addressing the symptoms. One of the most powerful aspects of accountability is the recognition that your thoughts are not passive, they are creative. Every thought you entertain, especially those you dwell on, shapes your reality. If you find yourself in a negative situation, it's essential to examine the thoughts that have been occupying your mind. Have you been focusing on lack, fear, or doubt? Or have you been nurturing thoughts of abundance, confidence, and success? Your dominant thoughts will always manifest in your external world. Accountability also extends to your emotions. Emotions are energy in motion, and they have a profound impact on your life. When you take responsibility for your emotions, you acknowledge that they are not caused by external events, but by your interpretation of those events. This means that you have the power to choose how you feel in any given situation. By consciously choosing positive emotions, you align yourself with the outcomes you desire. Taking accountability doesn't mean being harsh on yourself. It's not about guilt or self-criticism, it's about empowerment. When you hold yourself accountable, You acknowledge that you are the architect of your life. You understand that every choice you make, every belief you hold, and every action you take is building the reality you experience. This understanding is both sobering and inspiring because it reminds you that you have the power to create the life you truly want. Another key aspect of accountability is consistency. It's not enough to take responsibility once and then revert to old habits. True accountability is a daily practice, a commitment to staying mindful of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. It involves setting intentions and following through with them, even when it's difficult. This consistency builds momentum, reinforcing the positive changes you seek to make. When you embrace accountability, you also embrace the idea that challenges are opportunities for growth. Instead of seeing difficulties as obstacles, you view them as lessons, chances to refine your thoughts, adjust your beliefs, and take different actions. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone on your path to becoming the best version of yourself. Ultimately, accountability is about empowerment. It's about recognizing that you are not a victim of circumstances, but a powerful creator of your life. When you take full responsibility for everything in your life, you unlock the door to true personal transformation. You begin to see that the power to change your reality lies within you, and with that realization comes the freedom to create a life that reflects your highest aspirations. A mindset shift is the key to unlocking new possibilities in your life. It is the process of fundamentally changing the way you think and perceive the world around you. This shift is not merely about adopting new thoughts, but about transforming your entire mental framework to align with the life you desire to create. When you change your mindset, you change the lens through which you view reality, and in doing so, you change your reality itself. The first step in a mindset shift is to recognize the power of your thoughts. Your mind is a fertile ground where beliefs take root and grow into the experiences of your life. The thoughts you consistently think form the beliefs you hold, and these beliefs shape your perception of reality. If you hold limiting beliefs such as the idea that success is hard to achieve, or that happiness is fleeting, these beliefs will manifest in your life, creating barriers to the fulfillment you seek. To initiate a mindset shift, you must begin by identifying the beliefs that no longer serve you. These beliefs often operate beneath the surface, influencing your decisions and actions without your conscious awareness. Take time to reflect on the areas of your life where you feel stuck or dissatisfied. What underlying beliefs are at play? Do you believe that you are not deserving of success, that you are limited by circumstances? These are the beliefs that must be uprooted and replaced with empowering ones. Once you have identified these limiting beliefs, the next step is to consciously choose new, empowering thoughts that align with the life you want to create. This is not about wishful thinking or simply repeating affirmations without conviction. A true mindset shift requires that you internalize these new thoughts until they become a natural part of your thinking process. It's about reprogramming your mind to accept these new beliefs as your reality. The process of mindset shift often involves visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool that allows you to see and feel the life you desire as if it is already yours. When you visualize yourself living the life you want, you are training your subconscious mind to accept this new reality. The more vividly you can imagine your success, happiness, and fulfillment, the more your mind will work to bring these visions to life. A key aspect of a mindset shift is the ability to embrace change and uncertainty. Shifting your mindset often requires stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing new ways of thinking and being. This can be uncomfortable, as it challenges the familiar patterns that your mind has grown accustomed to. However, it is precisely in this discomfort that growth occurs. By embracing change, you open yourself up to new opportunities and possibilities that were previously beyond your reach. Another important element of a mindset shift is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. When you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, you begin to see the abundance that already exists in your life, and this perspective attracts even more abundance. Gratitude rewires your brain to focus on the positive aspects of your life, reinforcing the new mindset you are working to establish. A mindset shift also involves letting go of the need for control. Often we hold on to limiting beliefs because they give us a sense of certainty, even if that certainty is rooted in negativity. To shift your mindset, you must be willing to surrender the need to control every aspect of your life and trust in the process of growth and transformation. This trust allows you to move forward with confidence, knowing that as you change your thoughts, your life will naturally follow suit. Consistency is crucial in maintaining a mindset shift. It's easy to fall back into old patterns of thinking, especially when faced with challenges. To solidify your new mindset, you must practice it daily. This means consciously choosing empowering thoughts, visualizing your desired outcomes, and responding to life's challenges with a new perspective. Over time, these practices will reinforce your new mindset, making it your default way of thinking. A mindset shift is not just about thinking differently, it's about being different. As your mindset changes, so too will your actions, behaviors, and habits. You will naturally begin to make choices that align with your new beliefs, and these choices will lead to new outcomes. The shift in mindset creates a ripple effect that transforms every aspect of your life, from your relationships to your career to your sense of self. In essence, a mindset shift is the process of aligning your inner world with the outer reality you wish to create. It is about stepping into a new way of thinking, one that supports your highest goals and aspirations. As you shift your mindset, you transform your life, opening the door to a future filled with limitless possibilities. Inner healing is a profound and essential process on the journey of self-transformation. It involves addressing the emotional wounds, traumas, and unresolved feelings that reside within you, often buried deep in your subconscious. These hidden wounds can act as barriers to your growth, keeping you trapped in old patterns and preventing you from fully realizing your potential. To truly fix yourself, you must embark on the journey of inner healing, allowing yourself to release the past and embrace a future filled with possibility. The first step in inner healing is acknowledgement. You cannot heal what you do not recognize. Many people carry emotional pain for years, sometimes for a lifetime, without ever confronting it. They may suppress their feelings, distract themselves, or rationalize their experiences in an attempt to avoid the discomfort of facing their inner wounds. However, true healing requires that you bring these hidden aspects of yourself into the light. Acknowledge the pain, the hurt, and the trauma that you have experienced. Understand that it is okay to feel these emotions. They are valid, and they are a part of your human experience. Once you have acknowledged your wounds, the next step is acceptance. Acceptance does not mean that you condone the events that caused you pain, or that you diminish their impact. Rather, it means that you accept the reality of what happened and its effect on you. This acceptance is crucial because it allows you to stop resisting your emotions and start processing them. It frees you from the grip of denial and avoidance, creating space for healing to occur. Forgiveness is often a significant aspect of inner healing. Forgiveness is not about excusing the actions of others or pretending that the pain they caused did not matter. Instead, it is about releasing the hold that these past events have on your present life. Holding on to anger, resentment, or bitterness keeps you tethered to the past, preventing you from moving forward. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself, allowing you to let go of the emotional burden and reclaim your peace of mind. This forgiveness may be directed toward others, but it is equally important to extend it to yourself. Forgive yourself for any perceived mistakes or shortcomings, recognizing that you did the best you could with the knowledge and resources you had at the time. Another critical component of inner healing is emotional release. Emotions that are not fully expressed often become trapped in the body, manifesting as physical tension, stress, or even illness. It is essential to allow yourself to feel and release these emotions in a healthy way. This might involve crying, journaling, talking to a trusted friend or therapist, or engaging in creative activities that help you express your feelings. The act of releasing these emotions is like clearing away debris, making room for new growth and healing to take place. Self-compassion is a vital part of the healing process. As you confront your inner wounds, it is important to treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Healing can be challenging, and it is not always a linear process. There may be moments when you feel vulnerable, overwhelmed, or uncertain. In these times, offer yourself the same compassion you would extend to a loved one going through a difficult experience. Remind yourself that healing is a journey, and it is okay to take it one step at a time. Reframing your experiences is another powerful tool in inner healing. Often, the meaning we attach to our past experiences can either hinder or help our healing process. By reframing these experiences, you can change the narrative you tell yourself. Instead of viewing a painful event as something that defines you or limits you, you can choose to see it as an opportunity for growth, strength, and wisdom. This shift in perspective can transform your relationship with your past, empowering you to move forward with greater resilience and clarity. Energy healing practices, such as meditation, mindfulness, and breathwork, can also play a significant role in inner healing. These practices help you reconnect with your inner self, bringing awareness to the subtle energies within your body. They can assist in releasing emotional blockages, restoring balance, and promoting a sense of inner peace. By regularly engaging in these practices, you create a healing environment within yourself, one that supports ongoing growth and transformation. Boundaries are essential for protecting your emotional well-being during the healing process. As you heal, you may become more sensitive to certain situations, people, or environments that trigger old wounds. It is important to set and maintain boundaries that allow you to continue your healing without being re-traumatized. This might mean distancing yourself from toxic relationships, saying no to situations that drain your energy, or creating time and space for self-care. Integration is the final aspect of inner healing. As you heal your wounds and release the past, you begin to integrate these experiences into your overall sense of self. Instead of seeing your wounds as separate or shameful parts of you, you embrace them as part of your unique journey. You recognize that your past experiences, no matter how painful, have contributed to the person you are today. This integration allows you to move forward with a sense of wholeness, empowered by the knowledge that you will overcome challenges and emerge stronger on the other side. Inner healing is not a one-time event, but a continuous process of growth and self-discovery. As you heal, you will uncover new layers of yourself, each one offering an opportunity for deeper understanding and transformation. This journey requires patience, courage, and a willingness to face your inner world with honesty and compassion. But as you heal, you will find that the burdens of the past begin to lift, allowing you to step into a future filled with light, love, and endless possibilities. Habit formation is a fundamental process in the journey of self-improvement and transformation. It is through the consistent practice of small, deliberate actions that we shape our character, build our lives, and move closer to our goals. Habits, both positive and negative, are the building blocks of our daily existence. By understanding and mastering the process of habit formation, you can take control of your life, creating routines and behaviors that support your highest aspirations. The first step in habit formation is awareness. You must become conscious of the habits that currently govern your life. Many of our daily actions are performed automatically, without much thought. These automatic behaviors or habits are the result of repeated actions that have become ingrained in our subconscious mind. To change your life, you need to identify which habits are serving you and which ones are hindering your progress. This requires honest self-reflection and a willingness to examine your daily routines with a critical eye. Once you have identified the habits you wish to change or cultivate, the next step is to set clear intentions. Habit formation begins with a decision, a commitment to change. This decision must be specific and actionable. Rather than setting vague goals like "I want to be healthier," define the specific habits you want to establish, such as "I will exercise for 30 minutes every morning," or "I will meditate for 10 minutes before bed." Clear intentions provide a roadmap for your new habits, making it easier to follow through. Consistency is the cornerstone of habit formation. A habit is formed through repetition, by consistently performing the desired action over a period of time until it becomes automatic. The key is to start small and build gradually. Trying to make drastic changes overnight can lead to burnout and failure. Instead, focus on small, manageable actions that you can commit to daily. For example, if your goal is to start exercising regularly, begin with just 5 minutes a day. As you become more comfortable with this routine, Gradually increase the duration and intensity. Consistency, even with small actions, creates momentum and reinforces the new habit in your mind. Environment plays a crucial role in habit formation. Your surroundings can either support or hinder your efforts to establish new habits. Take a close look at your environment and make any necessary changes to create a space that encourages the behaviors you want to adopt. For instance, if you want to develop the habit of healthy eating, ensure that your kitchen is stocked with nutritious foods and free of unhealthy temptations. If you want to read more, place books in easily accessible locations throughout your home. By designing your environment to support your new habits, you reduce the friction and make it easier to follow through with your intentions. Triggers are an important aspect of habit formation. A trigger is a cue or signal that prompts you to engage in a particular behavior. Understanding and utilizing triggers can help you establish new habits more effectively. For example, if you want to develop a habit of drinking more water, you might set a trigger, such as drinking a glass of water every time you return to your desk or after every meal. The trigger creates a mental association between an existing routine and the new habit, making it easier to remember and perform the desired action. Accountability is another powerful tool in habit formation. Sharing your goals with others and seeking their support can significantly increase your chances of success. When you know that someone else is aware of your intentions and is holding you accountable, you are more likely to stay committed to your new habits. This accountability can come from a friend, family member, coach, or even an online community. Regular check-ins and progress updates help keep you motivated and on track. Rewards play a key role in reinforcing new habits. The brain is wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain, so associating your new habit with a positive reward can help solidify it. The reward doesn't have to be extravagant. It can be something simple like acknowledging your progress, enjoying a favorite activity, or giving yourself a small treat. The key is to create a positive feedback loop where the habit leads to a reward, encouraging you to repeat the behavior. Over time, the habit itself becomes rewarding as you begin to experience the benefits it brings to your life. It's important to understand that patience is essential in the process of habit formation. Habits are not formed overnight. It takes time for a new behavior to become ingrained in your subconscious mind. Research suggests that it can take anywhere from 21 to 66 days, or even longer, to establish a new habit, depending on the complexity of the behavior and individual differences. During this time, it's normal to encounter setbacks or days when you don't feel motivated. The key is to stay committed and keep going, even when progress seems slow. Patience and persistence are the qualities that will carry you through the process of habit formation. Self-compassion is also crucial in the journey of forming new habits. It's easy to become self-critical if you miss a day or fall back into old patterns. However, beating yourself up over small setbacks can be counterproductive, leading to discouragement and giving up altogether. Instead, practice self-compassion by recognizing that forming new habits is a challenging process, and setbacks are a natural part of the journey. When you approach habit formation with kindness and understanding, you create a supportive inner environment that encourages continued effort and growth. Habit stacking is a powerful technique to accelerate habit formation. Habit stacking involves linking a new habit to an existing one. For example, if you already have a habit of brushing your teeth every morning, you could stack a new habit of doing 10 minutes of stretching immediately afterward. By anchoring the new habit to an established one, you take advantage of the existing neural pathways, making it easier for the new behavior to become ingrained. Habit stacking is an efficient way to build multiple positive habits into your daily routine. Habit formation is the process of consciously choosing and consistently practicing behaviors that align with the person you want to become. By understanding the principles of habit formation and applying them with dedication and patience, you can transform your life one small step at a time. Each new habit you establish brings you closer to your goals, reinforcing the positive changes you wish to see in yourself and your life. Visualization is a powerful tool that allows you to create and shape your reality by harnessing the power of your mind. It is the process of using your imagination to picture a desired outcome in vivid detail, essentially planting the seeds of your future within the fertile ground of your subconscious mind. Through consistent practice, visualization can help you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your goals, making them more attainable and within your grasp. The first step in effective visualization is clarity of vision. You must be clear about what you want to achieve or manifest in your life. Vague or uncertain desires yield equally vague results. Take time to define your goals with precision. Whether it's a career milestone, a personal achievement, or a specific lifestyle, the clearer you are about what you want, the more effective your visualization will be. Imagine your goal as though it were already accomplished, focusing on every detail, from the sights and sounds to the emotions you would feel upon achieving it. Engaging the senses is a key aspect of visualization. The more vividly you can imagine your desired outcome, the more real it becomes in your mind. When visualizing, involve all your senses: sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. If you are visualizing a new home, imagine the feel of the doorknob as you enter, the scent of fresh paint, the sound of your footsteps on the floor, and the warmth of the sun streaming through the windows. These sensory details create a richer, more immersive experience that imprints the vision deeply into your subconscious mind. Emotion is the fuel that powers your visualization. It's not enough to simply see the desired outcome in your mind. You must also feel it with intensity. Emotions like joy, gratitude, excitement, and pride should accompany your mental images. The more you can feel the emotions associated with your success, the more your mind will accept the vision as reality. These emotions act as a magnet, drawing your desired outcomes closer to you by aligning your energetic vibration with the frequency of your goals. Remember, the subconscious mind cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one, so the emotions you generate during visualization are crucial in making your goals feel real and attainable. Repetition is another critical element in the practice of visualization. Like any skill, visualization requires consistent practice to become effective. The more frequently you visualize your desired outcome, the stronger the neural pathways in your brain become, reinforcing the belief that your goals are achievable. Set aside time each day, preferably in a quiet and relaxed state, to engage in visualization. Whether it's first thing in the morning or just before bed, this daily practice helps embed your vision into your subconscious mind, making it a driving force behind your actions and decisions. Affirmations can enhance your visualization practice by reinforcing positive beliefs and intentions. As you visualize your goals, accompany your mental images with positive statements that affirm your ability to achieve them. For example, if you are visualizing career success, you might use affirmations like, "I am a successful and confident professional," or "Opportunities flow to me effortlessly." These affirmations help to reprogram your mind, replacing any limiting beliefs with empowering ones that support your vision. Overcoming obstacles is a vital part of visualization. As you visualize your desired outcomes, it's important to also imagine yourself overcoming any challenges or setbacks that might arise. This prepares your mind to handle difficulties with resilience and determination. By visualizing solutions and successful outcomes, even in the face of adversity, you build confidence in your ability to navigate challenges and stay committed to your goals. This mental rehearsal not only reduces anxiety, but also increases your capacity to respond effectively when obstacles do occur. Visualization as a tool for transformation is not limited to external goals. It can also be used to change your inner world. You can visualize yourself embodying new qualities, behaviors, or attitudes. For instance, if you wish to cultivate greater self-confidence, you might visualize yourself speaking confidently in public, making decisions with certainty, or interacting with others with ease and assurance. By repeatedly visualizing these scenarios, you begin to internalize the qualities you seek, gradually transforming your self-image and behavior. Creating a mental movie is a technique that can deepen your visualization practice. Instead of simply imagining a static image of your goal, create a dynamic, moving mental movie where you see yourself taking action, achieving milestones, and ultimately reaching your goal. Imagine the entire process unfolding step by step, from the initial efforts to the final success. This mental movie should be as detailed and realistic as possible, capturing not just the end result, but the journey toward it. As you watch this mental movie in your mind's eye, immerse yourself fully in the experience, feeling the emotions and sensing the momentum of your progress. Visualization boards or vision boards are physical tools that can complement your mental visualization practice. A vision board is a collage of images, words, and symbols that represent your goals and aspirations. By placing it in a prominent location where you see it daily, you reinforce your visualizations and keep your goals top of mind. The physical act of creating a vision board also helps to clarify your intentions and solidify your commitment to your goals. Each time you look at your vision board, you are reminded of what you are working toward, and this visual stimulus strengthens the connection between your conscious desires and subconscious mind. Trust in the process is essential for successful visualization. It's important to release any doubt or skepticism and have faith that your visualizations are setting the stage for your desired outcomes. Trust that your mind, once programmed with a clear, emotionally charged vision, will guide you toward the right actions, opportunities, and circumstances needed to achieve your goals. Visualization is not about forcing things to happen, but about aligning yourself with the flow of life in such a way that your goals naturally manifest as a result of your inner work. Visualization is a creative and transformative practice that empowers you to design the life you desire. By regularly engaging in visualization, you can align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your deepest aspirations, bringing your goals into reality with clarity and purpose. Self-love is the foundation upon which all personal growth and transformation are built. It is the recognition of your inherent worth and the commitment to nurturing, honoring, and respecting yourself in every aspect of life. Self-love is not a fleeting emotion, but a deep, abiding practice that requires consistent effort and mindfulness. It is about embracing who you are with all your strengths and imperfections and cultivating a positive, compassionate relationship with yourself. The journey of self-love begins with self-acceptance. To love yourself fully, you must first accept yourself as you are, without judgment or criticism. This means acknowledging your flaws and mistakes, understanding that they do not define you, and embracing your uniqueness. Self-acceptance is about letting go of the need for perfection and recognizing that you are worthy of love and respect just as you are. It involves being kind to yourself, especially during times of struggle or failure, and treating yourself with the same compassion you would offer to a close friend. Self-awareness is a crucial component of self-love. It involves taking the time to truly understand yourself, your desires, fears, values, and beliefs. Self-awareness allows you to identify areas of your life where you may be neglecting your own needs or compromising your well-being for the sake of others. By becoming more aware of your thoughts and feelings, you can begin to make choices that align with your true self, rather than seeking validation or approval from others. Self-love requires that you prioritize your own needs and desires, recognizing that your happiness and fulfillment are essential. Setting boundaries is a powerful expression of self-love. Boundaries are the limits you establish to protect your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. They are a way of communicating to yourself and others that you value yourself and will not tolerate behaviors or situations that harm you. Setting boundaries may involve saying no to requests that drain your energy, distancing yourself from toxic relationships, or taking time for self-care. It can be challenging to set boundaries, especially if you are used to putting others' needs before your own. However, by doing so, you create a space where you can thrive and grow, free from the pressures and demands that do not serve your highest good. Self-compassion is an essential practice in self-love. It involves treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially in moments of difficulty or pain. Rather than criticizing yourself for your shortcomings, self-compassion encourages you to offer yourself the same care and support you would give to someone you love. This means acknowledging your struggles without judgment, recognizing that everyone makes mistakes, and being gentle with yourself as you navigate life's challenges. Self-compassion allows you to move through difficult experiences with grace and resilience, knowing that you are deserving of love and care, even when things don't go as planned. Self-care is the physical expression of self-love. It is the act of taking deliberate steps to nurture and care for your body, mind, and spirit. Self-care can take many forms, from getting enough sleep and eating nourishing foods to engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. It also involves taking time to recharge, reflect, and connect with yourself on a deeper level. Self-care is not selfish, it is a necessary practice that allows you to show up fully in your life and relationships. By prioritizing self-care, you send a powerful message to yourself that your well-being matters. Positive self-talk is a key aspect of self-love. The way you speak to yourself has a profound impact on your self-esteem and overall well-being. Negative self-talk, such as self-criticism or self-doubt, can erode your sense of self-worth and prevent you from reaching your full potential. On the other hand, positive self-talk involves affirming your strengths, acknowledging your achievements, and encouraging yourself in moments of doubt. By cultivating a habit of positive self-talk, you create a supportive inner dialogue that reinforces your self-love and empowers you to overcome challenges. Forgiveness is a powerful act of self-love. It involves letting go of past hurts, mistakes, and regrets that may be weighing you down. Holding on to anger, guilt, or resentment can create emotional and psychological barriers that prevent you from fully loving and accepting yourself. Forgiving yourself for past mistakes is not about condoning harmful behavior, but rather about releasing the negative emotions associated with it and allowing yourself to move forward. Self-forgiveness frees you from the burden of self-blame and opens the door to healing and growth. It is an essential step in the journey towards self-love, as it allows you to embrace your imperfections and learn from your experiences without being defined by them. Nurturing your passions is another important aspect of self-love. Engaging in activities that bring you joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose is a powerful way to honor yourself. Whether it's pursuing a hobby, developing a talent, or exploring new interests, nurturing your passions allows you to connect with your authentic self and express your creativity. It is a form of self-expression that enriches your life and contributes to your overall well-being. When you prioritize activities that light you up, you are affirming your right to happiness and fulfillment, which are central to the practice of self-love. Surrounding yourself with positivity is crucial in cultivating self-love. The people you spend time with, the environments you inhabit, and the media you consume all influence your self-perception and emotional state. To foster self-love, it is important to create a positive and supportive environment that uplifts and inspires you. This may involve surrounding yourself with people who encourage and appreciate you, decluttering your physical space to create a sense of peace and order, and consuming media that promotes self-empowerment and positivity. Surrounding yourself with positivity is crucial in cultivating self-love. The people you spend time with, the environments you inhabit, and the media you consume all influence your self-perception and emotional state. To foster self-love, it is important to create a positive and supportive environment that uplifts and inspires you. This may involve surrounding yourself with people who encourage and appreciate you, decluttering your physical space to create a sense of peace and order, and consuming media that promotes self-empowerment and positivity. By intentionally curating your environment, you create a space where self-love can flourish. Finally, living authentically is the ultimate expression of self-love. It means being true to yourself in every aspect of your life, honoring your values, beliefs, and desires, and making choices that align with your true self. Living authentically requires courage, as it often involves stepping away from societal expectations or the opinions of others. However, by living in alignment with your true self, you create a life that is fulfilling and meaningful, one that reflects your deepest values and aspirations. Authenticity is the embodiment of self-love, as it allows you to fully embrace who you are and live a life that is true to your heart. Self-love is a lifelong journey of nurturing, honoring, and respecting yourself. It is about embracing your true self, with all your strengths and imperfections, and creating a life that reflects your inherent worth and value. By practicing self-love, you cultivate a deep, abiding relationship with yourself, one that empowers you to live authentically, pursue your passions, and navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. Releasing the past is a profound and transformative process that allows you to move forward with clarity and purpose. It involves letting go of the emotional, mental, and sometimes physical attachments to experiences, events, or relationships that no longer serve your highest good. This process is essential for personal growth and healing, enabling you to create space for new opportunities, experiences, and ways of being. The journey of releasing the past begins with acknowledgement. To release the past, you must first recognize and acknowledge the aspects of your life that are holding you back. This could include unresolved grievances, past traumas, regrets, or any lingering negative emotions associated with previous experiences. Acknowledging these elements allows you to bring them into your conscious awareness, which is the first step toward healing and letting go. This process involves being honest with yourself about what you are holding on to and understanding how it affects your current life and well-being. Acceptance is a critical component of releasing the past. Acceptance involves coming to terms with the reality of what has happened and understanding that you cannot change the past. It is about recognizing that holding on to past events or emotions does not alter their occurrence, but it does impact your present and future. Acceptance is not about condoning or approving of past experiences, but rather about acknowledging them as part of your journey and choosing to let go of their emotional grip on you. This mindset shift allows you to release the power that past events have over your current state of being. Forgiveness is an essential practice in the process of releasing the past. Forgiving yourself and others for past hurts and mistakes is a powerful way to free yourself from the emotional burden of resentment and anger. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or excusing harmful behavior. Instead, it involves letting go of the negative emotions that keep you tethered to past pain. By practicing forgiveness, you create space for healing and growth, allowing yourself to move forward with a lighter heart. It is important to understand that forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself, freeing you from the emotional weight of grudges and allowing you to embrace a more peaceful and positive future. Emotional release is a vital aspect of letting go of the past. Often, past experiences are associated with deep-seated emotions that need to be processed and released. This might involve expressing your feelings through writing, talking with a trusted friend or therapist, or engaging in creative outlets such as art or music. Allowing yourself to feel and express these emotions in a safe and constructive manner is crucial for emotional healing. This process helps to release pent-up feelings and clear the emotional clutter that may be holding you back. Emotional release also involves practicing self-compassion and giving yourself permission to grieve, heal, and move on. Changing your narrative is an important step in releasing the past. The stories you tell yourself about your past experiences shape your identity and influence your present and future. By shifting your narrative, you can change the way you perceive and relate to past events. This involves reframing your experiences in a more positive or empowering light, focusing on the lessons learned and the strengths gained rather than the pain endured. Changing your narrative allows you to transform your relationship with the past, enabling you to view it as a valuable part of your journey, rather than a source of ongoing suffering. Letting go of attachments is another crucial aspect of releasing the past. Attachments can take many forms, including material possessions, relationships, or specific outcomes that you have clung to. These attachments often represent a desire to hold on to a part of your past that you believe is essential to your happiness or identity. However, clinging to these attachments can prevent you from fully embracing the present and future. Letting go involves evaluating what you are holding on to and deciding whether it still serves your highest good. It may require making conscious choices to release or change your relationship with these attachments, allowing you to open up to new possibilities and experiences. Creating new habits is a proactive approach to moving beyond the past. By establishing new routines and behaviors that align with your present goals and values, you create a positive shift in your life that reinforces your commitment to moving forward. New habits help to replace old patterns that may have been influenced by past experiences, creating a fresh start and promoting personal growth. This could involve adopting new self-care practices, setting new goals, or engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Creating new habits supports your journey of releasing the past by actively building a future that reflects your evolving self. Mindfulness is a valuable tool for releasing the past. Practicing mindfulness involves staying present and fully engaging with the current moment, rather than dwelling on past events or worrying about the future. Mindfulness helps you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, allowing you to let go of the mental and emotional clutter associated with past experiences. Through mindfulness, you can cultivate a sense of peace and acceptance, making it easier to release the grip of the past and focus on what is happening in the present. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and mindful reflection can support this practice. Seeking support is an important aspect of the process of releasing the past. Sometimes, letting go of the past can be challenging, and it may be helpful to seek guidance from a trusted friend, family member, or professional therapist. Support from others can provide valuable perspectives, emotional validation, and practical strategies for navigating the process of letting go. Working with a therapist or counselor can be especially beneficial if you are dealing with deep-seated trauma or complex emotional issues. Support systems offer encouragement and assistance as you work through the process of releasing the past and moving forward with your life. Embracing the future is the final step in the process of releasing the past. By letting go of past attachments and emotions, you create space for new experiences, opportunities, and relationships to enter your life. Embracing the future involves setting new goals, cultivating positive expectations, and remaining open to the possibilities that lie ahead. It is about looking forward with optimism and confidence, knowing that you have the strength and resilience to create a fulfilling and meaningful life. Embracing the future allows you to move beyond the limitations of the past and fully engage with the present and future opportunities that await you. Releasing the past is a transformative process that allows you to heal, grow, and move forward with clarity and purpose. By acknowledging, accepting, and letting go of past experiences, you create space for new possibilities and experiences to unfold. This process empowers you to live more fully in the present and embrace a future that reflects your true self and your deepest aspirations. Embodying the change is a transformative process that involves integrating new behaviors, beliefs, and attitudes into your daily life in a way that reflects your personal growth and evolution. It is about moving beyond mere intentions or aspirations and fully embodying the changes you wish to see in yourself and your life. This process requires commitment, consistency, and a deep alignment between your inner state and outward actions. Authenticity is at the core of embodying change. To truly embody a change, you must align your actions with your core values and beliefs. Authenticity means being true to yourself and ensuring that your behaviors, choices, and interactions reflect your genuine self. It involves shedding any facades or masks that may have previously influenced your behavior and embracing a more honest and transparent way of being. When you embody authenticity, you create a strong foundation for lasting change, as your actions become a natural extension of your true self, rather than a forced or temporary alteration. Consistency is crucial in the process of embodying change. Change is not a one-time event, but an ongoing practice that requires regular effort and reinforcement. To embody change, you must consistently apply new behaviors and attitudes in your daily life. This consistency helps to solidify the new patterns and integrates them into your routine, making them a natural part of who you are. Establishing routines, setting reminders, and creating supportive environments can help maintain consistency and reinforce the changes you wish to embody. Self-discipline plays a significant role in embodying change. It involves exercising control over your actions and decisions to stay aligned with your new goals and values. Self-discipline requires a commitment to persevere through challenges and temptations that may arise. It means making conscious choices that support your desired changes, even when it may be difficult or uncomfortable. Building self-discipline involves setting clear intentions, creating actionable plans, and holding yourself accountable for following through with your commitments. Mindfulness enhances your ability to embody change by helping you stay present and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Mindfulness allows you to observe your responses and reactions without judgment, making it easier to identify areas where you need to adjust or reinforce your new patterns. By practicing mindfulness, you cultivate a deeper awareness of how your changes are manifesting in your life and can make necessary adjustments to stay aligned with your goals. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and reflective journaling can support mindfulness and self-awareness. Emotional alignment is essential for embodying change. That your emotions play a significant role in how you experience and integrate change. To embody change effectively, you need to ensure that your emotional state is aligned with your new goals and intentions. This involves processing and releasing any negative emotions or limiting beliefs that may be hindering your progress. Cultivating positive emotions such as confidence, enthusiasm, and gratitude supports your ability to embody change and reinforces your commitment to your new path. Visualization is a powerful tool for embodying change. By regularly visualizing yourself living out your new behaviors, attitudes, and achievements, you create a mental blueprint that guides your actions and reinforces your commitment. Visualization helps to solidify your intentions and makes the changes feel more attainable and real. Imagine yourself successfully embodying the change you desire, and focus on the emotions, sensations, and experiences associated with this new reality. This mental rehearsal strengthens your belief in the change and motivates you to take the necessary steps to bring it into reality. Self-reflection is a valuable practice in the process of embodying change. Regularly reflecting on your progress, challenges, and growth allows you to gain insights into how well you are embodying the changes you desire. Self-reflection involves assessing your actions, evaluating what is working well, and identifying areas for improvement. It provides an opportunity to adjust your strategies and behaviors to stay aligned with your goals. By engaging in self-reflection, you maintain a clear understanding of your journey and ensure that you are making meaningful progress toward embodying the change. Integration is the process of incorporating new changes into all areas of your life. To embody change fully, you need to ensure that the new behaviors and attitudes are not isolated to specific situations, but are integrated into your overall lifestyle. This involves applying the changes consistently across various contexts, such as personal relationships, work, and self-care. Integration helps to reinforce the changes and make them a natural part of your everyday experience. It also ensures that the changes are sustainable and contribute to a holistic transformation in your life. Support systems play a crucial role in helping you embody change. Surrounding yourself with individuals who support and encourage your growth can significantly enhance your ability to integrate new behaviors and attitudes. Support systems can provide motivation, accountability, and valuable feedback as you navigate the process of change. This may include friends, family, mentors, or professional coaches who understand your goals and are committed to supporting your journey. Building a network of support helps to create a positive environment that fosters your growth and reinforces your efforts to embody change. The celebration of milestones and progress is an important aspect of embodying change. Recognizing and celebrating your achievements, no matter how small, reinforces your commitment and motivation. Celebrations provide an opportunity to acknowledge the hard work and effort you have put into embodying change and to appreciate the positive impact it has on your life. This practice not only boosts your confidence but also helps to maintain a positive mindset and encourages you to continue pursuing your goals with enthusiasm. Embodying the change is a dynamic and ongoing process that requires dedication, mindfulness, and a deep connection to your true self. By aligning your actions, attitudes, and emotions with your new goals, you create a powerful transformation that reflects your growth and evolution. This process involves authenticity, consistency, self-discipline, emotional alignment, and the support of others, all of which contribute to a successful and sustainable embodiment of change. In the journey of personal growth and transformation, the process of fixing yourself encompasses a rich and multifaceted experience. It begins with self-reflection, as you examine your inner world and gain insights into the aspects of yourself that need attention and change. Through accountability, you take ownership of your actions and decisions, recognizing that your future is shaped by the choices you make today. A crucial component of this journey is the mindset shift. By altering your perceptions and beliefs, You lay the groundwork for meaningful change and create a more empowered and resilient self. Inner healing then allows you to address past wounds and release emotional burdens, paving the way for a renewed sense of wholeness and well-being. Habit formation supports the integration of new behaviors into your daily life, creating a consistent and positive framework for growth. Visualization serves as a powerful tool to reinforce your goals and aspirations, helping you to vividly imagine and embody the changes you wish to see. Self-love, with its emphasis on acceptance, compassion, and nurturing, forms the foundation upon which all other aspects of your transformation are built. Releasing the past involves letting go of old patterns and attachments that no longer serve you, freeing yourself to embrace new opportunities and experiences. Finally, embodying the change means integrating these new behaviors and attitudes into every facet of your life, ensuring that your growth is not just an aspiration but a lived reality. As you navigate this transformative journey, remember that fixing yourself is not a destination, but a continuous process of evolution and self-discovery. Each step you take towards self-improvement and self-empowerment is a testament to your commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Embrace this journey with patience, perseverance, and an open heart, knowing that every effort you make brings you closer to a life that reflects your true potential and aspirations. When we talk about the power of the human mind, we are not merely discussing the intellectual faculties. We are delving into the profound capabilities of our emotions and feelings, for it is these that shape our reality. Whatever the mind of man can feel, man can achieve. The power of feeling is the foundation upon which all creation stands. It is not merely an abstract concept, but a tangible force that shapes our reality. Every emotion we experience sends out a vibration into the universe, attracting circumstances, people, and events that resonate with that same frequency. To harness the power of feeling, one must first understand the deep connection between emotions and manifestations. Feelings are the language of the subconscious mind, and the subconscious is the gateway to the infinite creative power within us. When we feel something deeply and vividly, we impress it upon our subconscious, which then works tirelessly to bring that feeling into our physical experience. Consider the difference between a fleeting thought and a profound emotion. A thought is like a passing breeze, while an emotion is a powerful current. Thoughts can be easily dismissed or forgotten, but emotions leave a lasting imprint. This is why it is crucial to align our feelings with our desires. When we truly feel as if our desires are already fulfilled, we activate the creative forces within us to make those desires a reality. The intensity of our feelings is directly proportional to the speed and clarity of our manifestations. The more passionately we feel about something, the more energy we give to it, and the faster it comes into our lives. This is why people who are passionate and enthusiastic often achieve their goals more quickly than those who approach their desires with indifference or doubt. However, it is not just about feeling positive emotions, it is about feeling the right emotions. Negative emotions such as fear, doubt, and anger can also manifest experiences, but they often bring about undesirable outcomes. It is essential to cultivate feelings of love, joy, gratitude, and peace, as these emotions are aligned with our highest good and bring about positive manifestations. One powerful practice to harness the power of feeling is through visualization combined with emotion. As you visualize your desired outcome, immerse yourself in the feelings associated with it. If you desire a new job, feel the excitement and satisfaction of working in your dream role. If you seek a loving relationship, feel the warmth and joy of being with your ideal partner. The more real these feelings are, the more effective your visualization will be. It is also important to maintain these feelings consistently. The power of feeling is not a one-time event, but a continuous practice. Throughout your day, remind yourself of your desires and evoke the corresponding emotions. This keeps your subconscious mind focused on your goals and strengthens the energetic vibrations you are sending out into the universe. Remember, the power of feeling is always at work, whether you are conscious of it or not. Every emotion you experience is contributing to the creation of your reality. By becoming aware of this power and deliberately cultivating positive, aligned feelings, you take control of your creative process and become the master of your destiny. Imagination is not merely a whimsical escape from reality, it is the very fabric from which reality is woven. Our imagination holds the blueprint of our future experiences, acting as the creative engine that brings our desires into the physical world. The power of imagination lies in its ability to transcend the limitations of the present and create a vivid picture of what could be. When we engage our imagination, we enter a realm where possibilities are limitless. It is within this mental space that we can envision our dreams with such clarity and detail that they begin to take on a life of their own. The key to harnessing this power is to understand that what we imagine with conviction and emotional intensity is not just a mental exercise, but a precursor to our physical reality. The process begins with vividly imagining our desires. This means creating a mental scene where we experience our goals as if they are already achieved. The more detailed and sensory-rich this visualization, the more potent it becomes. We must see, hear, touch, taste, and smell the elements of our desired reality. This multisensory approach makes the imagined scene more real to our subconscious mind, which cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and an actual physical event. Imagination bridges the gap between the present and the future by allowing us to live in the end state of our desires. When we consistently dwell in the imagined reality, we start to align our thoughts, feelings, and actions with it. This alignment creates a powerful magnetic pull that attracts the circumstances and opportunities needed to bring the imagined scene into physical form. Moreover, imagination shapes our self-concept. The way we see ourselves in our imagination influences how we behave and interact with the world. If we imagine ourselves as successful, confident, and capable, we start to embody these qualities in our daily lives. This shift in self-perception naturally leads to behaviors and decisions that support our imagined reality. One of the profound aspects of imagination is its ability to bypass the conscious mind's resistance. Our conscious mind is often limited by past experiences and current conditions, which can create doubts and fears about achieving our desires. However, when we immerse ourselves in the imaginative process, we bypass these limitations and tap into the infinite potential of our subconscious mind. Here we are free from the constraints of logic and probability, and we can create from a place of pure possibility. It is important to practice imagination consistently and with purpose. This means setting aside time each day to engage in creative visualization, where we deliberately focus on our desired outcomes. By doing this, we are not only impressing our subconscious mind, but also reinforcing our belief in the reality of our goals. Over time, this practice strengthens our creative abilities and enhances our capacity to manifest our desires. Imagination serves as a powerful tool for problem-solving and innovation. When faced with challenges, we can use our imaginative faculties to explore solutions and alternatives that may not be immediately apparent. This creative thinking opens up new pathways and possibilities, allowing us to overcome obstacles and move closer to our goals. Imagination is the first step in the creation process. It sets the stage for everything that follows, turning abstract desires into concrete realities. By embracing the power of imagination and using it deliberately, we unlock our creative potential and pave the way for the life we envision. Belief and conviction are the cornerstones of manifesting our desires. They serve as the unwavering foundation upon which the structure of our dreams is built. Without a solid belief in our goals and a deep conviction that they are attainable, our efforts to achieve them may falter. Belief is the acceptance that something is true, even in the absence of physical evidence. It is a powerful mental state that aligns our subconscious mind with our desires. When we truly believe in something, we eliminate doubt and open ourselves up to the possibilities that lie ahead. This unwavering belief creates a direct pathway for our goals to manifest. Conviction, on the other hand, is the intense, unshakable assurance that accompanies belief. It is the inner knowing that what we desire is not only possible but inevitable. Conviction infuses our belief with passion and certainty, making it a driving force that propels us toward our goals. To harness the power of belief and conviction, we must first understand the impact they have on our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is the repository of our deepest beliefs and convictions. It operates based on the programming it receives from our conscious thoughts and emotions. When we hold a strong belief and conviction, We impress it upon our subconscious mind, which then works tirelessly to bring it into our reality. One of the most effective ways to cultivate belief and conviction is through repetition and affirmation. By repeatedly affirming our desires and visualizing their fulfillment, we reinforce our belief in them. This consistent practice rewires our subconscious mind, replacing doubt and uncertainty with faith and assurance. Affirmations should be stated in the present tense, as if our desires are already achieved, and infused with emotion to make them more impactful. Another key aspect of building belief and conviction is surrounding ourselves with positive influences. The people we interact with and the information we consume can significantly impact our beliefs. By immersing ourselves in supportive environments and seeking out mentors or role models who have achieved similar goals, we strengthen our own belief and conviction. Their success serves as evidence that our desires are achievable, reinforcing our faith in the process. It is also important to confront and overcome limiting beliefs that may be hindering our progress. These are deeply ingrained beliefs that create barriers to our success. To identify and release these limiting beliefs, we must first become aware of them. This requires introspection and self-reflection. Once identified, we can challenge and replace them with empowering beliefs that support our goals. Belief and conviction are not passive states, they require active engagement and commitment. We must continuously nurture and reinforce them, especially in the face of challenges and setbacks. Maintaining a positive mindset and focusing on our successes, no matter how small, helps to strengthen our belief and conviction. Celebrating progress and acknowledging the signs of manifestation along the way fuels our motivation and keeps us aligned with our goals. The interplay between belief and conviction and our actions is also crucial. When we believe in our goals and are convinced of their attainment, we naturally take inspired actions that align with our desires. These actions, fueled by our conviction, create momentum and attract opportunities that bring us closer to our goals. It is the combination of belief, conviction, and aligned action that accelerates the manifestation process. Faith plays a significant role in sustaining belief and conviction. Faith is the trust and confidence in the unseen, in the processes at work beneath the surface. It is the assurance that even when we cannot see immediate results, our desires are unfolding in perfect timing. Cultivating faith requires patience and the willingness to let go of the need for immediate validation. It is the bridge that sustains our belief and conviction through the inevitable ebbs and flows of the manifestation journey. Belief and conviction are the bedrock of creating our reality. They shape our subconscious mind, influence our actions, and align us with the energies of manifestation. By nurturing and reinforcing these mental states, we unlock the full potential of our creative power and pave the way for our desires to become our lived experience. Inner transformation is the process of changing our internal state to align with the desires we wish to manifest in our external reality. It is the essential groundwork that prepares us to receive and embody the goals we seek. Before we can see change in the outer world, we must first undergo a profound change within ourselves. At the heart of inner transformation is the concept that our external world is a reflection of our internal state. Our thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and self-concepts shape the experiences and circumstances we encounter. Therefore, to create the life we desire, we must first transform our inner world to reflect those desires. One of the key aspects of inner transformation is self-awareness. This involves taking a deep and honest look at our current thoughts, beliefs, and emotional patterns. By becoming aware of these internal dynamics, we can identify areas that need change. Self-awareness is the first step in breaking free from limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns that hold us back from achieving our goals. Once we have identified these limiting beliefs, the next step is to consciously replace them with empowering ones. This process requires deliberate effort, and consistency. Affirmations and positive self-talk are powerful tools in this regard. By consistently affirming new, empowering beliefs, we reprogram our subconscious mind and create a new internal narrative that supports our goals. Emotional mastery is another crucial element of inner transformation. Our emotions are powerful indicators of our vibrational state and have a direct impact on what we attract into our lives. To transform our inner world, we must learn to manage our emotions effectively. This means cultivating positive emotions such as joy, gratitude, and love, while releasing negative emotions like fear, anger, and resentment. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and emotional release techniques can help in achieving emotional mastery. Visualization is a powerful practice that supports inner transformation. By vividly imagining our desired outcomes and feeling the emotions associated with them, we create a mental blueprint of our goals. This mental rehearsal not only strengthens our belief in the possibility of our desires, but also aligns our subconscious mind with the vibrational frequency of those desires. The more detailed and emotionally charged our visualizations, the more effective they become in transforming our inner state. Another important aspect of inner transformation is aligning our self-concept with our goals. Our self-concept is the image we hold of ourselves, and it dictates what we believe we are capable of achieving. To manifest our desires, we must see ourselves as worthy and capable of attaining them. This requires a shift in how we perceive ourselves and our potential. By adopting a self-concept that aligns with our goals, we naturally begin to think, feel, and act in ways that support their realization. Inner transformation also involves cultivating a mindset of abundance and possibility. This means shifting our focus from what is lacking in our lives to what is possible. An abundance mindset opens us up to new opportunities and resources that we might otherwise overlook. It encourages us to take inspired action and remain open to receiving the manifestations of our desires. Faith and trust play a significant role in inner transformation. Trusting the process of manifestation and having faith in the unseen forces at work allow us to remain patient and persistent, even when external evidence of progress is not immediately visible. This unwavering faith acts as a stabilizing force, keeping us aligned with our desires and committed to our inner transformation. Consistency is key in the process of inner transformation. Just as it takes time to develop new habits, transforming our inner world requires regular and sustained effort. Daily practices such as meditation, affirmations, visualization, and gratitude journaling help reinforce our new beliefs and emotional states. Over time, these practices lead to lasting change and create a solid foundation for manifesting our desires. Inner transformation is an ongoing journey. As we grow and evolve, new layers of limiting beliefs and emotional patterns may emerge, requiring continued self-awareness and adjustment. Embracing this journey with patience and compassion for ourselves allows us to navigate the process with greater ease and effectiveness. Each step we take in transforming our inner world brings us closer to the realization of our goals, creating a harmonious alignment between our internal state and external reality. Persistence in visualization is a crucial practice for manifesting our desires and bringing our goals into reality. Visualization is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process that requires consistency, dedication, and unwavering focus. By persistently visualizing our desired outcomes, we reinforce our intentions and align our subconscious mind with the vibrational frequency of our goals. The power of visualization lies in its ability to create a vivid mental image of our desired reality. When we visualize, we are essentially rehearsing our future in our mind's eye. This mental rehearsal not only strengthens our belief in the possibility of our goals, but also imprints these images onto our subconscious mind, which then works to bring them into our physical experience. To harness the full potential of visualization, it is essential to engage all our senses. This means not only seeing the desired outcome, but also hearing the sounds, feeling the textures, smelling the scents, and even tasting the elements associated with it. The more detailed and sensory-rich our visualizations, the more real they become to our subconscious mind. This multisensory approach deepens the impression of our desires, making them more potent and effective. Persistence in visualization requires setting aside dedicated time each day to engage in this practice. Just as we would commit to any other important task, we must prioritize our visualization sessions. Morning and evening are particularly powerful times for visualization, as these are the moments when our mind is most receptive to new ideas and impressions. By incorporating visualization into our daily routine, we create a habit that reinforces our goals and intentions consistently. One of the challenges in maintaining persistence in visualization is overcoming distractions and mental resistance. It is common for doubts, fears, and negative thoughts to arise during visualization sessions. When this happens, it is important to gently redirect our focus back to the desired outcome. This practice of returning to our positive visualizations, despite distractions, strengthens our mental discipline and reinforces our commitment to our goals. Emotion plays a vital role in the effectiveness of visualization. To make our visualizations more impactful, we must infuse them with positive emotions. Feelings of joy, excitement, gratitude, and love amplify the vibrational frequency of our visualizations, making them more attractive to the universal forces at work. By genuinely feeling the emotions associated with our desired outcomes, we create a powerful magnetic pull that draws those outcomes into our reality. Another key aspect of persistence in visualization is maintaining faith and patience. Manifestation is a process that unfolds in its own time, and it is essential to trust that our desires are being realized, even if we do not see immediate results. Faith acts as a stabilizing force, keeping us aligned with our goals and preventing us from giving up. Patience allows us to remain consistent in our visualization practice, knowing that each session brings us closer to our desired outcomes. To enhance the effectiveness of visualization, it can be helpful to incorporate additional techniques such as affirmations and vision boards. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce our goals and beliefs, and when combined with visualization, they create a powerful synergy. Vision boards, which are visual representations of our goals, serve as constant reminders of our desires and keep our focus sharp. By integrating these techniques into our visualization practice, we strengthen our overall manifestation efforts. It is also beneficial to keep a manifestation journal, where we record our visualizations, affirmations, and any signs of progress. This journal serves as a tangible record of our journey, allowing us to track our growth and celebrate our successes. By reviewing our journal regularly, we reinforce our belief in the manifestation process and stay motivated to persist in our visualization practice. The persistence in visualization extends beyond formal practice sessions. Throughout the day, we can engage in mini visualizations, briefly imagining our desired outcomes during moments of downtime. These short, spontaneous visualizations keep our goals at the forefront of our mind and maintain the energetic momentum toward their realization. Ultimately, persistence in visualization is about creating a consistent and unwavering focus on our desired outcomes. It requires dedication, emotional engagement, and a steadfast belief in the power of our imagination. By committing to this practice with persistence and faith, we align ourselves with the creative forces of the universe and pave the way for our dreams to become our reality. Embodying the desired state is about fully living in the mindset and emotional state of having already achieved your goals. This practice goes beyond mere visualization. It involves aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you wish to create. By embodying your desired state, you become a magnet for the experiences and circumstances that mirror your inner reality. To embody the desired state, you must first have a clear and vivid picture of your goals. This clarity comes from detailed visualization, where you see yourself living your dream life in full color and sensory richness. However, the critical next step is to internalize this vision so deeply that it influences your daily behavior and self-perception. The process begins with your thoughts. Your mental dialogue shapes your perception of reality and influences your emotional state. By consciously choosing thoughts that align with your desired state,